Wednesday drum roll. We are live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Church Prep with MWD Wednesday drum roll. Aren't you glad we're there? I am Mark W. Douglas. This show is a drum roll to two events. Number one, my weekly 8 a.m. Sunday Jam, a 15-song live concert ending with the Song of the Week. And number two, getting your heart and mind ready for your personal church experience, whether in person or internet church. Live drum roll happens right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Monday's drum roll introduces the Song of the Week's title and lyrics. Wednesdays will feature the song's backstory. We'll talk about that tonight. And Friday covers its scripture references. I'll finally release the song during Sunday Jam as the 15th song, ending the live 8 to 9 a.m., 9:15. Getting ready for church prep concert. You're going to put me on the Bluetooth and go to town, and then you're heading to church. The Monday, Wednesday, Friday shows include playing 5 of the 15 songs from the previous week, the previous Sunday. Keep track of your favorite songs as they will eventually get dropped, as all songs will be in a 15-week rotation. I'm releasing 120 songs in a 3-year window, songs that I wrote, so you'll have to request your favorite songs during planned special concerts. Free download the MP3 demos and lyric sheets at MWDHQ.com. Live weekday drum roll shows are interactive with the audience. Is anybody out there? That's right, I'm ready to read your comments. The Sunday Jam will have no chit-chat, simply solemn church prep. All show songs are my originals and personally copyrighted through the Library of Congress. Can we get things started off with a prayer? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Wednesday, are you ready for Bert's bumper? Bert's going to introduce the Song of the Week, Storytime. All right, Bert, don't let me down this time. Here we go. You didn't ever leave me down before. Here we go. Bert, take it away.
Once upon a time, there was a tall nerd who became a basketball player, a songwriter, fitness trainer, husband, and father to 4 girls, wedding DJ, and the Gramps that shared the story of a song.
You're trying to bring it, Bert. I see that. I see the effort. Would anybody like to do a Bert's bumper? Would you like to say those words and be on my show? All you got to do is hit me up with your video and I will put you live. Are you ready for prime time? That's the question. All right, everyone, it is time for story time. You remember Monday, I rock and rolled on the introduction of the title and the lyrics, which is great. And now we're going to tell the backstory of how I wrote this song, Ready for You. As I was copywriting this song, I can't actually play it for you because we're going to do that on Sunday. But as I was copywriting this song, I realized I've got a weird time signature here. And actually and honestly, that is the story of a lot of the songs I've written. I will write a song and then, in this case, years later, I think this one has 2005 is when I started it. And years later, realized that I've got this really funky time signature that doesn't match with your normal 4 beats and all that. So if someone gave me, and I've looked into it, if somebody gave me a drum pedal, have you ever seen those drum pedals where you can just play your guitar to the beat of the drum and maybe it loops? It's a looping thing. Actually, this pedal that I have right here does all kinds of things like that, like looping. There's no way it's going to work with all of the crazy time signatures that I have. So that's actually number 1 from behind the scenes for Ready for You. Ready for You being the title. I would say that's the first interesting thing about the song. It is a repetitive song and not many words. Now, sometimes I will go crazy into the lyrics, but this one just kind of started to write itself. And it's really just this yearning to be ready for, who do you think you is? You is my God. I want to be ready for you. Let me pop the lyrics up on the screens just to remind you a little bit here of how it goes. And the backstory. Let's start with the bridge here. Blessings are falling, mercies are true, light of the darkness shining right through. Don't you like that? Maybe I could think of something there. I pray that you're ready for me. I actually wrote the last verse down there, number 3. I pray that you're ready for me. I wrote that much later because for the longest time I didn't know where to take the song. But recently just finished that up, cleaned it up. I pray that you're ready for me. You've made me want to be ready for you. Very cool and basic. But as you know, this is story time. This is story time. So it's time to get in. It's time to get a little deep here. Our culture. Our culture. Can we do something? Can we juxtapose something? I'd like to try it right now. Let's juxtapose our culture versus the culture when Jesus was around. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. What was it like to answer this question back in the day of Jesus versus today? Are you ready for him? Right? And let's expound on that. 12 disciples. 12 disciples, were they ready for God? Were they ready for God? So I actually tried to put myself into the position of a fisherman. This is my job, right? I want everybody to think about what you do for a living or used to do for a living. Maybe you're retired. What do you do for a living? And what did you used to do? Could you imagine being in the height of your job? This is your job. This is what you do, 9 to 5. You may have a 401k, okay? I want you to imagine what it would be like if someone walked in, or maybe you heard about this guy, because that's fair. Everybody was hearing about Jesus, but if this guy everybody's talking about walked in or walked by your business and said, "Follow me," and there goes the song. Okay, back to the lyrics just real quick. I know that you're ready for me, and it makes me want to be ready for you. Second verse, I see that you're ready for me, and it makes me want to be ready for you. Third verse, I pray that you're ready for me. You've made me want to be ready for you. But are we really ready for him? Are we really prepared to be his disciple? That's a tough question. That, let's be honest, 99.999% of us would not walk off our job like some of these guys did. The tax collector, Matthew there, and others, the fishermen. I mean, albeit they were having a rough time with some of the catches. Remember that story? They were having a rough time with it. So maybe that was, hey, we're not going to make any money anyway. Let's just, let's follow this guy. But they did more than follow him. They died for him. So it just kind of goes over that threshold of just trying to do something in my free time. If you're watching The Chosen, and I have, trying to keep up with the seasons and everything. That is just awesome, isn't it? By the way, there's a little extra there, which I didn't really think about until I was formulating, like I said, the plans for the show. Have you seen Zero? I'm going to pop that meme up on the screen. Have you watched Zero or listened to Zero? This explains this entire show of mine. please go back and watch it. It explains everything. I wrote this entire thing out. It's an entire blog that I wrote out and just read it and added things as I was live. But this chosen show, right? What are they doing? They're doing it. It's kind of pay as you go. If you can't afford it, you don't have to pay for it. Or they're asking for donations is what I'm saying. So everything is free. It's watching it for free. It's perfect, exactly the way I'm doing my show. And donations based, just like the Bible. But back around to the thing is when you watch some of the episodes, you just realize, you kind of grasp. It's great how Dallas, the director and writer, brought in this idea that we're gonna put this into the personal experience of a guy that's fishing with his buddies or his co-workers. In this case, sometimes co-workers in that day and age were family members, brothers, cousins, maybe distant. And you're working. This is what you do for a living. You have to bring in the fish to either put food on your table or to sell it to the people who want to buy it, and that's how you make your living. But the idea that you would follow someone and just quit doing that. Imagine what you do for a living and just quit doing it because Jesus called your name. As a young man, young boy in church, that's what was sold to me. Jesus calling your name, Mark. What are you going to do? And wow, was that it was almost like a heavy yoke. Now I've got this pressure from this God, the God of the universe, is tapping me on my shoulder. And in my spirit, I'm feeling him calling me. And what is he calling me to do? Follow him. Like, let's not get too complicated. Follow him. And so what does that entail? Tell me more. Well, I have this system of the way we live. And remember my show's purpose, right? My show's theme, purpose, that we can live the way we're supposed to be living according to how it was laid out in the Bible for men, women, children, the church. It's all laid out on how we're supposed to live for him. So that's a start. We're following him by starting to live our lives according to the way it's been laid out for us right there. Black and white. Everybody's got a copy, in America anyway. We all got copies of the Bible. We're not in short supply. Black and white letters. And black letters on a white page. It's just right there. And our culture has rejected all of that. Even the people that are going to church have rejected it. How do you know that, Mark? Man, does this story kind of keep going here? So I was working as a personal trainer. I'm still doing it now. But I had my own fitness gym for 21 years. And the first time, I just couldn't believe my ears. But the first time I experienced what I just said firsthand was, I don't want to say, obviously, who it is. And I don't even want to say the position. But it was a very prominent person in the church who matter-of-factly was, I don't know how the conversation came up, but matter-of-factly was stating that a particular miracle in the Bible didn't happen. That didn't really happen. It's a story, Mark. Didn't you know that? It didn't really happen. And I was in shock. This was top official in the church. And so that's why I know that I can say that. And then as I've gotten a little bit older, there's other experiences that I've had where I realize these people are not really real. We're talking about lifelong church goers who do not believe a lot of what's in the Bible. I'm not saying they're not Christian and not going to church. Of course not, because I am not. That's not anywhere near my realm of anything. I'm just stating there's a lot of people who don't believe what's happened in the Bible that even gives that's the whole thing, that the stories in the Bible give the credentials, right? That is the credentials of why we serve this God and this Jesus. But to circle back around, how can you be ready for him? How can you be ready for him? If I asked you that question, are you ready for God? Of course, the easy answer is, oh, I'm ready, Mark. I am ready for him. So tomorrow, Mark, you got to believe me, Mark, tomorrow, if I get challenged by him, not by you, but by him, if he gives me a word, you can better believe I'm going to jump on it. Oh, really? Okay. That's good, by the way. That's wonderful. But I just want to make sure that you understand that being ready for him may be sometimes akin to what happened right there as the fishermen left their boats and their nets. Are you ready like that? Is that how serious you are? Or is it just, well, I mean, Mark, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'll go so far, Mark, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, I would do a lot, Mark, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, why would I do that? I have a home, I have a mortgage, I have this, I got everything on bill pay. What do you do it? You don't want me to actually, like, literally, like, in real life, follow him. That's not what you mean, right, Mark? It's heavy, isn't it? So, back to the words. Back to the words. The chorus, and again and again and again. Why do I say that again on the chorus? Why do I keep saying that? It makes me want to be ready for you again, because we constantly, you're a human with me. We're all humans here. You know how it is. You just keep falling. We just keep falling just a little bit, wondering, oh, that's not God's voice. That's just me. I got a big heart. He doesn't really want me to do all that. I mean, I can do some of it, but I can't do all of it. So we have to go back and we have to be ready for him again and again. He's ready for us. He's already been ready for us. So really, the third verse, it's a great verse. I pray that you're ready for me. Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me. You don't have to trust me, but just trust me. We don't have to pray that God's ready for us. He's ready. Okay? He's ready. He's just waiting on you to be ready. Are you ready? What a story. What a backstory. So that's what I was thinking about tonight, and I hope that you got something out of it. Let me know if you did. Just a reminder, you got a story to tell. Come on, hit me up. Hit me up with an email. You can do that on the Connect page at MWDHQ.com. If you were here on Monday, you would have realized I went so far into my fun 5-song set that I actually played a 6th song. So yes, that happens. But tonight, I'm going to try to stick with 5. I've already got them counted out so I don't go over. And it is time to play some music. All right, so here we go. It's time to grab this guitar and have some fun. And it's going to start with a fast one. Let me get this lyrics. As you know, we have lyrics on the screen. I like to make sure that it's right here for everyone to see. And we are going to do our 5 right here, starting with Romans 10, even though that was the 6th song that I went over on. We're going to start right there with that one. Thank you all so much for liking and subscribing. Anybody doing that? You could do that right now if you haven't. And enjoying my shows. And let's get this song going. Here we go. Romans 10. Get your Bibles out. See if it doesn't say this. And we got to hit this pedal. We're ready. Boom, ba-dum, na-na-na-na. Boom, ba-da-na-na-na-na. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba-dum, na-na-na-na-na. It's my desire that you be saved, submitting to his righteousness. He is Christ, his perfection is the end of the law, 'cause he came for us all, and you don't need to go to the grave to find him. With your heart you speak, he saves. And if you want to live forever with him, you must believe and call out his name before men. Confess that he is your guide, for he was, and he is, and forevermore shall be. And if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart he was raised from the dead, if you call on the name of the Lord, you will be saved. Yeah. Na-na-na-na. Bum, ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba-dum. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. To live is Christ, and to die is gain. We live because of grace. Ooh. He is God, and he loves you. Oh, if you will only believe, you won't perish from sin that has taken us over. He promised life everlasting. And if you want to live forever with him, you must believe and call out his name before men. Confess that he is your guide, for he was, and he is, and forevermore shall be. And if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart he was raised from the dead, if you call on the name of the Lord, you will be saved. You say, Jesus, I believe you died for my sin, and I confess with my mouth, oh, that you are my King, oh, that you rose from the dead. Oh, so please remember me in your kingdom. Write my name in the book of life and set me free. 'Cause if you want to live forever with him, you must believe and call out his name before men. Confess that he is your God, for he was, and he is, and forevermore shall be. And if you call, you will be saved. He is Christ, the Son of the living God, and he reigns with the Father in heaven. He is gone to prepare a place for me, and will return in glory and majesty. Yeah, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. bum, ba da 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 da. Romans 10. Enjoying the night so far. 5 songs live. Oh yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get to the greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. This is the first commandment with love, and we should be willing to bend, to break, to mend, all to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. Yeah, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. This is the first commandment with love, and we should be willing to bend, to break, to mend, all to. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. Oh, 'cause if you love, you know God, for God is love. We must follow and walk in his commands. Oh, for this is love. This is the first commandment with love, and we should be willing to bend, to break, to mend, all to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. Well, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Ooh. Oh, buddy. Enjoyable. The greatest commandment. I think it's time for Wake Up. Are you awake out there? Let's find out. Oh, little baby, sweet little baby, won't you wake up? I've been calling and you've been stalling, and you don't want to wake up. Your pride, baby, is driving me crazy. You won't give it up. Oh, if you, but when your heart is tender, sweet surrender, that's when I lift you up. So wake up, and listen to this promise. Wake up, ask me anything and I'll do it. Oh, little baby, sweet little baby, won't you wake up? You think you're something, not asking me for nothing. You don't wanna wake up. Don't you know the trouble's gonna bust your little bubble? There's gonna be a shake-up. Yeah, if you stop crying, mama, say, help me, big papa. That's when I lift you up. So wake up, and listen to this promise. Wake up, ask me anything and I'll do it. With a little bit of faith, you can move your mountain. With a little bit of trust in God. With a little bit of faith, oh, you can move your mountain. Oh, with a little bit of trust in God. Yeah. So wake up, and listen to this promise. Wake up, ask me anything and I'll do it. Anything, I'll do anything. Oh, just about anything. If only you would wake up. Just wake up. Come on, wake up. Oh, if only you would wake up. Yeah. Oh. Just wake up. And listen to this promise. Wake up, ask me anything and I'll do it. Ooh, if you abide in me, and my words abide in you, all you gotta do is ask, can I do it? Yes, I'll do it. So wake up, and listen to this promise. Wake up, ask me anything and I'll do it. Oh, little baby, sweet little baby, to wake up. That's a song right there. Wake up. Wake up. 2 more. That was 3. Like I said, I went over the other night. Ooh. You. Great song. Okay, so this is the song. Yeah, this is the song. That is my outro, little produced by yours truly, produced in my little studio, but don't have time for that anymore. But yeah, you were you. We'll start it over. I didn't have a choice to love you. It was all I could do after you were you. You took me and cared just like a father. You helped the sun rise. You were you. You were you when I was just a sinner. You were you when I lost my way. This life has brought me trouble on the search to find my way. But the one thing that was true, you were you. I didn't have a choice to need you. Even when I was lost, you were you. Love lifted and brought me to the water. Even though I cried, you were you. Bump, bump, you were you when I was just a sinner. You were you when I lost my way. This life will bring me trouble on the search to find my way. But the one thing that was true, you were you. And when I was thinking of me and all I wanted, you just made me a way provided for me in my temptations. You were you. You were you. You were you. You were you when I was just a sinner. You were you when I lost my way. This life will bring me trouble on the search to find my way. But the one thing that was true, you were you. You wrapped your arms around me, giving love to light my way. Yeah, the one thing that was true, you were you. And he's always him. He's always him. No matter what's changing in this crazy world, this culture that we've built for ourselves here in America, it still doesn't change what he wants from us and who he is. Do you believe? Let's get some believe on here. Believe. If you are thirsty, come unto me. If you are hungry, come come unto me. If you call my name, you will see. I'd give anything if you believe. I alone am your protector. I alone am your guide. I alone will give you the strength you need. Come on, if you believe, will you believe? Are you needing shelter? Come unto me. The broken and weary, come unto me. If you call my name, you will see. I'd give anything if you believe that I alone am your protector. I alone am your guide. I alone will give you the strength you need. Come on, if you believe, will you believe? Believe in a higher power that takes away the sin of the world. Do you believe? Will you believe? If you have a burden, give it to me. If you want forgiveness, ask it of me. If you call my name, you will see. I'll give anything if you believe. I am your protector. Oh, I alone am your guide. I alone will give you the strength you need. Come on, if you believe, will you believe? I alone am your protector. I alone am your guide. I alone will give you the strength you need. Come on home, if you believe, will you believe? If you believe, do you believe? If you believe, believe. Do you believe? Oh, I believe. I'm inviting you to join me as I share salvation and discipleship through my music and life. I want to include your ideas and opinion as part of the show. As I sing my songs and tell my story, I ask for feedback. What's your reaction? Does your personal story connect with mine? How does it relate to what you're going through? As I share my triumphs and struggles, I'd like to hear yours. I ask for you to join the conversation in the comments and like this video. Those likes help this Christian channel in the algorithm for uplifting, teaching, and sharing God's challenges and love. Longer emails can be sent via the Connect page at MWDHQ.com. Be sure you're opted into notifications for when I go live, and of course, share the show with your friends and family. Do you appreciate my no ad revenue pledge? Please check out the pledge details on MWDHQ.com. And while you're there, be sure to free download Song of the Week MP3s and lyric sheets. My ask, would you help me with this ministry? I'm planning to build up my capacity to record studio quality music right here in this room. From there, I'll live record the songs of the band, have them professionally mastered, and pop them up to MWDHQ.com for free download. Specifically, I'm constantly in need of more and better sound equipment, and I'd like to share your donations with the band. So I'd appreciate your gifts. The donation information is on the Connect page. Please join me on this journey as I prep you for church and explore the significant meanings enveloping salvation and discipleship. Strengthen your walk with God. Get inspired to be a better son, daughter, father, mother, granddad, grandmother, neighbor, friend, leader, and follower. I think I covered everybody there. Emailing your story and providing feedback is equally important. Subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. If you've set it up right, you'll get a phone notification for when I go live. Put this event, there's 4 of them, but definitely Sunday Jam, on your calendar. Sunday Jam with MWD starting at 8 a.m. Eastern. Looking for a way to witness to someone without saying anything? Share the live link with your text groups, both family and friends, or share the link on your social media page. Add church prep to your routine. I have 2 questions that will be a staple for my show endings. Here they are. Have you challenged someone today, if not yourself? Number 2, have you also coupled that with encouragement? If you missed Monday's show, I really wanted to detail in depth on those 2 questions. Go back and watch it. On Monday's show, I offered statements you could share with someone. Today, I offer questions to ask yourself. Which of the following questions, this is a question for you, which of the following questions are relevant to helping you move forward in your life? Whatever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're going through, which of the following questions would help you move forward with your life? Do I truly believe in myself? Do I truly want to better my life? Do I pray for myself? Was I the one that was wrong? Am I actually truly sorry? And would I make amends with joy and humility? Have I forgiven myself? Am I truly thankful to God for what He has done for me? Is there someone I need to show love to? Why do I question God's love for me? Why have I not acted on God's plan for me? What purpose does God have for me today or tomorrow? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining my church prep family, hashtag church prep. I'll see you Friday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. To God be the glory.
song.